So right here, I see that we were at our 8 a.m. orb, our 8 a.m. 15-minute candle. What I would like to see to enter this trade is multiple rejections to this midpoint or a 5-minute rejection on a higher time frame. Well, 5-minute time frame, whatever. But I seen that we were just pushing straight through in the 1 minute. So right now it's just me being patient, honestly, just waiting for price to push back above. Normally, when we push straight through, giving a 1 minute candle going straight through the midpoint, I like to wait for two 1 minute candles pushing back above the midpoint or a 5 minute rejection. Right here, I entered a little early, honestly, just because that we're at all-time highs. And when we're at all-time highs, all you're really looking for is a pullback to whatever confluence you like to use. Mine is the 8 a.m. orb. So yeah, I'm sitting right here. I'm just being patient, being patient, being patient. Uh, yeah, man, we just like to see here. Price is just moving super slow around this area. So now yeah, we're just waiting, just waiting, just waiting. I seen that we were trying to fight it back above this midpoint right here. Uh, so, and then I think we had like a few more minutes left on the 5 minute time frame. But I knew, well, I ain't gonna say I knew, but I had a feeling if we respected it in the 5 minute, it would be a strong rejection, not really giving us an entry. So what I was thinking right here is if we can get one candle pushing back above this midpoint and then a second candle showing us that we're trying to push back above, I take this. Also, I seen that Nasdaq was at a recent level of liquidity that it just previously broke. So I wanted to honestly just it gave me look right here is where I was seeing that Nasdaq was at that recent level of liquidity. So it really just gave me confirmation to enter this trade. Uh, I was trying to go for max max position or max sizing that I could. Uh, just following consistency rules, but yeah, just gonna see how this plays out. I got my limit set right here. Hopefully we get tagged in. I kind of would like to get it a little lower at the midpoint, honestly, but shit, tag me in right away. So yeah, we're in longs here, and let's see how this goes. Right here, I was just counting the points to see where we could take partials at. Um, I end up taking partial or setting a partial limit, taking out one contract, about 10 points, securing about 480 to $500. I like to do that just cause it kind of puts you at a you're securing profits and it's kind of like a break even if you have a 10-point stop of whatever your parcels is at or stop of whatever your you know what I mean. But and then once I took partials, I was like, price could just continue to push. Right, so we're at all time highs. Price could just continue to push up, push up, push up. Yesterday, price moved about 50 points. So right here, I'm thinking we're at all time highs. Take partials, secure that, and then collect the rest of my max that I can make on the day. Just gonna see. Right there, I just took partials. Now I'm in basically a risk-free trade. also go break even right here. Right there, I could see that I secured about 400 some dollars, almost $500. So we're in a risk-free trade right now. After securing profits, I honestly just like to trail my stops because shoot, you're already up. There's no point in coming back down. And a lot of people like to say just let your trade run, let your trade run, let your trade run. I'm securing profits. I don't know what anybody else's psychology is, but I'm securing profits, bro. I'm securing profits. I didn't seen too many trades get one tick away from TP all the way to come down just to break me even. I'm not living through that again. I will trail my stops. I'll secure profits. Or to leave home with something and go home with nothing. But right here it's just me fucking around, trying to get whatever help I could get, bro. Honestly, I need magnets. I need the Lord. Some help me. Pull up to this TP, bro. Pull up to this TP. We trying to get it, bro. We trying to get it. We need whatever we can use, bro. We need something to push up there. So right here, I can see that price was starting to move. This is when I decided to start trailing my stops. Um, and it was honestly crazy right here. My initial TP was at this level of liquidity. I just I moved it because it's like I said, I wanted to go for max max amount that I could make on the day, and we're at all time high. So that really just gave me confirmation to continue to push up. But right here's where I go. I'm trailing my stops. We're at this recent level of liquidity, so I'm like, all right, boom. If we create a 1 minute gap right here and we inverse, this price could reverse and go back down. So that's where you can see me set my trailing stop right below this 1 minute candle, waiting for this 1 minute to close, probably creating a gap in between. Yeah, so right here we got that closure and we see that gap in between. I'm trailing my stop right below it. And boom. That couldn't have been perfect, more perfect timing. I honestly don't know. I was actually mad right here, honestly. I was mad as hell. Cause like I'm thinking that it took me out negatively. Like I lost money on that, which I probably did, but right here we just secured the win, bro. That's all that matters. I ain't gonna lie. You rather go home with something, like I said, than go home with nothing. So TP hit, made about $800 on this trade. Could have made more, but 800 ain't 800 better than nothing. 800 better than an L. 800 better than zero. So yeah, that concludes the trade for the day. Shit, TP's hit. We're gonna get back at it tomorrow and see what's hitting for.